Since we're all working from home, we've had to come up with creative ways to keep in touch with each other. Since LASTRADA Partners is a customer of Microsoft, we use their Office 365 product, we use Microsoft Teams. And I thought we would just show you how we use Teams. Being a small company, we have a lot of access and a lot of control over how it's set up. A lot of these features are going to be common to any Teams user. So for starters, here are the people that I communicate with regularly on this left pane here. I can see them in their chats. We can see what we're doing. And one of the features that we use most is I can call, here's Greg, I can call Greg by video, I can call Greg by phone, or if Greg and I are speaking, we can share our screens and look at things together. It's probably where we started with Teams before the whole COVID-19 came about and we had to get more creative. The next thing we did, and that really helps us as a company work, is we started creating teams. And these teams here are essentially the big tasks that we work as a group. And we start organizing by task. So here's our new customer delivery. And what you're able to do with this plus sign is you can actually install applications. So Microsoft Planner plugged into our customer delivery task. And here we have all the tasks that we're working on. And we have assignments, who's doing what. We have our OneNote bar. So we've attached OneNote to this group so we can actually see notes for particular tasks when we have calls with customers. When you look at the marketing team side, we've got the same things, as well as we've got Trello plugged into this. So we can use Trello to track what we're doing here as well. And we use Trello on the marketing side to keep track of what's happening on that side. So one other thing I want to point out here on the marketing side, if I were going to communicate to somebody and I wanted to let them know or give them direction, but I also wanted others to know, I would send an email and then I would copy the others. In Teams, we can do the same thing, except now I can tag people. So I can say, at Sydney, let's speak this morning when you start working. And now Sydney's going to get a notification saying that I've tagged her in a post, which is much like getting an email. And then everybody on the marketing team who's scanning through here regularly will see that Sydney and I are meeting today. It's a nice little feature, and it doesn't clutter your inbox, and it helps keep our work together as a group in one spot. And then if we're dealing with the outside, we can use email for that. One last little feature. I've asked Sydney to meet when she's starting. Notice there's a green checkbox for me next to me because I'm actually working already, but it's a little early in the morning. And if I look at everybody else's names, Greg has actually been up this morning and he's gone. Car hasn't turned on her computer. Alexis hasn't gotten in yet. And Sydney's actually checked in and left as well. So you can see these little boxes here help us keep track of who's working and who's not. I hope this is a helpful video for you. Thank you.